would be super cool. That all said, Peter Afro, if you would like to take it away.
Yo everyone, it's Peter Afro, known on Twitch and Twitter as TPA Salt. This is Nezumi Man. And if you're wondering why there's a random mouse game in the middle of a Mega block, because this game is a Mega clone. I'll be doing the Zipless category, which is you don't do zips, mainly because I could never get them, no matter how hard I try. So, well, I'll take the L and do this category. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, like, this game plays like classic Mega Man, more specifically Mega Man 2 Game Boy, as in the slide cannot be cancelled even by turning around. I don't know why they picked that slide. So, we're starting off with Ice Nezumi. Yeah, they're called Nezumi. Nezumi means mouse or rat. We're in a North or South Pole, one of the two. I don't know the difference. I was mashing fast so I can skip that vanishing block. If you grab that one up, you would have to like go back to the previous screen to actually continue to reset the icicles. So yeah, Nezumi, like Mega 2 Game Boy as well, you cannot charge your shot. Cheese is health. Alright, so this mid-boss you can skip by deboosting. I was trying to do this thing where you would turn around right when you get hit, so you can like knock forward basically, but I screwed it up. Let me try this one. Nope. It's not a big time save, but it's pretty difficult. And it looks swag when you get it. Do not ask why there are jellyfish on land. This game is very strange. Very strange. I mean, look at that. What is that thing? It's a giant fish head. The blue things are weapon energy. So Ice Izumi fights a lot like Jill Penguin, but without any RNG. So he's gonna shoot some icicles. Gonna slide. You cannot damage Ice Izumi while in that slide. And yes, the boss is a giant refrigerator. You can make it so you beat the boss on the second cycle, but it's really hard. The robot apocalypse? There's no robots in this game. So ice is Icelands, which comes from sunglasses. It's kind of like Star Arrow, but you can't ride on it, but you can climb up walls with it. And you can use it to form zips. We're not doing zips. But the wall climb is so useful. And yes, Nezumi Man gains weapons through clothing. I don't get it. Dragon Izumi, we're in a volcano.
If I could cut in for a moment about a $100 donation from Akimo Kumi. Thank you so much for that donation.
Nice.
I'm just figuring out where that. If you want to let me know where you want to put that, please give the Nezumi stage so we are going to be able to reach that goal. Congrats! So I'm looking forward to seeing that special stage.
Nice. Came in the clutch. Okay, anyways, yeah, all the mid-bosses in this game can be skipped. They don't have, like, solid hitboxes. It's kind of funny. Alright, so this part you're supposed to, like, just ride these things, but we could do a little deboosting. So we skip that. Here we gotta be on the edge to get the skip to work. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna see the special stage after this run. And yes, there is a DJ blasting the volcano, and it shoots bullets. You can't shoot through those speakers, by the way. So Dragon Izumi, we just time our shots. If you, like, hug the wall, you can avoid damage from being ran into by Dragon Nezumi, but that's slow because we can't fire. So we got Dragon Cluster in the form of Thigh Highs. It's a homing weapon. It's pretty bad in all honesty. It does a very poor job of homing in. It's kind of slow, but it's powerful. So we're at Wave Nezumi. There's waves on the floor. You can use Ice Lance to get that one up. Let's get this. If you're wondering how to break those prison gauge, you break that with Wade Nezumi's weapon, which is weird because you cannot revisit stages in this game. Yaoi? You mean... Is that Yarnica? No. I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's a skip you can do the Icelands to get up to that little gap with quickly and survive, but I never got that. So we're going to Wade Nezumi. Best strategy of Wade Nezumi is to be close because, like I said, the dragon homing is really bad. Like, look at this. This is awful. Wave Nezumi's weapon is a close range shot. It's very, very powerful. And it comes in the form of Speedos. I think that's Speedos. Or are those panties? I can't tell. So Smoke Nezumi, we're in like a smoke factory, I guess. Your best bet to T-boost these things because you can't beat them. One thing I should note is that if you have any bullets on your screen, you cannot weapon swap. Like, this specific room is where I found that out, like, recently. Because I tried to swap to Ice Lance and I couldn't, and I just didn't realize it and died. Ooh, I love when I do that. Like, little perfectly timed shots. So one thing you want to know about shot limits, you have normally just two icicles at screen, but when it hits a wall, you can still throw two more. That's a good thing to note. These platforms, when you are not standing on them, they rise up after you jump in them. These just fall down after a bit. We're gonna take a little shortcut with this, grab some weapon energy. We will need that weapon energy. Jump up the cloud. Skip. Smoke Nezumi literally takes 2 hits from this weapon, so this is gonna be a really, really short fight. But I have messed it up before. One slide. There we go. Smoke Nezumi's weapon kinda sucks. It's kind of like Airman's weapon, but the range isn't as good. It's slow moving up. It's not a good weapon, and it comes in the form of a shopping bag. Yeah, this is a very feminine mouse. No shame. It's cool. Woo! Milky Nezumi, who is a superhero. I never really questioned why he's a superhero until like just now. And I've been running this game since like 2013. I'm so old. I'm literally 25 in like 5 days. Oof. Anyways.
Well, happy almost birthday.
Thanks. So yeah, this is a space level, so, as you can tell by the Milky name, because of the Milky Way galaxy. Because actual milk level would be way too obvious. Okay, this is a Crusher section, very similar to Dustman's Woo! This is probably the hardest part of the run to do fast. Do one last... Nope. You could make that last gap, but it's hard. Don't do it unless you're trying to get the record. You wish you were 25 again. So due to the low range of this weapon, I had to stay close, and I almost died, so I had to switch to Buster. You could switch to Buster with the key with a button. I have it as the A key, but you can't quick swap to any other weapons. It's kind of odd. As a pink vest for Milky Rain. Milky Rain is basically not slash beast, Neon Tiger's weapon from X3. So Delay Nezumi, I don't really understand the name. Anyway, so gimmick the stage revolves around these pink orbs. You have to shoot to progress. There's also some conveyor belts. I don't need that S-Tank. There's one S-Tank that you get along the way, but I never use it. This game is really easy. Also, I played it a lot. Like I said, I've been running this game since 2013. That's Wade Sumi's weapon to break that barrier. Normally I would have deboosted the bullet. Like I did there. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna skip this platform. Boom, boom. Wait. So, we just wail on delay. One thing that's interesting about Milky's weapon, while you're firing it, if you hold the move in the opposite direction, you're still facing the way you fired it, you just move backwards. Delay Nezumi's weapon, it's kind of like a mixture of atomic fire and Pharaoh shot. Also, that's a nice t-shirt. You can fire it. It's like atomic fire. You can charge it up and release a powerful shot that consumes a lot of energy. Also, like Pharaoh shot, because you can while it's charging, you can have a shot lingering that can do damage. But unlike Pharaoh shot, it's right in front of you instead of hovering above you. This is Usagi, which means rabbit, but it's a kangaroo. Figure that one out. So there's a little glitch we can do. Bomb, my goodness. I don't get it. I screwed up. You can, climb up ahead of the screen. That's not a zip, by the way. So it's fair game in this category. So these flowers, you really don't want to shoot them, because they don't immediately die when you shoot them. They, for wait a split second, and then they, explode all their petals. Like you're about to see right now from these bombs. Also, that squirrel, if you fire, a buster shot at it, it won't die. It will just grab the shot, fire it at you, and then you can, shoot again and kill it. Climb, climb. Okay. Usagi. So, Usagi will release, little miniatures from her pouch. And you have to, and if your delay shot hits it, it'll consume the energy and count against you. And destroy the shot. And If the forward shot gets hit, you lose a charge. Bashiri gun in the form of a cool wig. That's like a wolf cut. It's basically Search Snake, but it can also grab items and send them towards you. Okay, Butter Nezumi. This is the last Nezumi. They're not really Robomasters, they're not robots. But I can't really call them Zumis because one of them's not even a Zumi. Whew! So yeah, we're in a farm that has an ostrich for some reason. Alright, this windmill mid-boss. This is the one mid-boss we can't skip. Well, in this category. No, wait, you can't even skip in the Zips category. Yeah, where it spawns is totally RNG. Here I'm gonna hold left while I'm climbing the ladder, so I deboost to the right. Booyah. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Wade's new weapon, it can pierce shields. It's how I'm able to pierce the cow's pitchfork. Hello, Tempest Mask. What is good? This is Nezumi Man run. Oh, what should I do that? Alright. Butter Nezumi only takes 3 hits from this weapon. It'll go in the height of the milk, but we can attack it in the milk with the Pashiri gun. Butter Nezumi's weapon is a shield. It's a pretty good shield, I must say. And it's in a teddy bear. One thing you should note, you do not want to mash jump to get a Gynaku stage fast, because if it's like too fast, there's a glitch where the music will carry over from the stage select to this, and it can cause a crash. So now we're in the fortress stage. We use a lot of ice lands to make some jumps easier. Some require the ice lands to make the jump. It's just someone's apartment. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're tiny animals. They don't need a ginormous castle like Dr. Wily does, because, you know, Dr. Wily's a human. I say that, and kangaroos in real life are not the same size as mice. I just realized how weird that is in this game. Okay, so this... So this boss, it's weak to Dragon Nezumi's weapon, but you can use Wade Nezumi's weapon to pierce the shield, and all the fortress bosses have no iframes, so you can just clobber it. It's non-stop damage with Wade Nezumi's weapon. That's pretty funny. That's funny you say that. I recently forgot to submit to a marathon myself. I forgot to submit to the new shots fired. Even though I kept telling myself, oh yeah, I gotta submit to that. There's always next year. One thing that's funny, what's one cool about this fortress, you can actually save your progress mid-fortress. It's not like a lot of mega games where you gotta do it in one go, which is like a trope that needs to die. And this game was doing it in 2009. Oh yeah, the fortress stages of this game are really short, by the way. So this is the dango. Do not ask you what a dango is. It's like some Japanese food. This game's like Mega 11? Yeah, but before Mega 11. So each dango has its own weakness. The pink one's weak to Pashiri Gun. The white one's weak to milk. And as you can see, the green one's weak to ice. The reason I don't use the weakness on the pink and the white is because it's just too much swapping to use. And it doesn't kill them as fast as with the green's weakness. You are remotely familiar with Dango. I have to look it up sometime, see if I can find it someplace. Alright. This is the last, like, actual stage, and then it's refights, and then it's just a boss. I really should have waited for that bolt to go away. So these, like, little light platforms. Glad there's some health. Dango is quite delicious. I'll have to try it someday. Ooh, that was a cool D-boost. Don't worry, y'all. There's a health refill right before the boss. This one's tight. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is the cat. You have to shoot the coin, and then be on the platform, and then hit it. You want to be the closest platformer so you can nail more hits. Because you do get a 2-shot limit with the Iceland, so being close helps. I like chewy texture. Alright, this is refights. Nothing interesting. Yeah, the lucky cat. I mean, there's a few things I can note about the refights, but not much. So first is Wade Nezumi. Wade Nezumi's waves are now gray. For some reason. Alright, Butter Nezumi. Butter Nezumi is weak to... Not Butter. This is not Butter Nezumi. This is Ice Nezumi. Ice Nezumi is weak to Butter, but you can use Milk Nezumi's weapon to damage it while it's sliding. Which works because the next boss is delay. Alright, the special stage is cool. And not what you expect from a special stage, because it's not like Mega Man 910 special stages. It's very different. Wait, one of it. Ooh, Sagi. Dragon Nezumi is actually weak to its own weapon, which is good because we are low on Ice Lance. Alright, so the strategy here is to just get up with Ice Lance and then wail out with the dragon. You can also use smoke, but that doesn't really work well for me. Alright, time for the final level, which isn't really a level, it's just fill up some weapons and then go fight a 2-phase boss. There's also a hidden S-tank, but we don't need it. We already have one, and I like never need one. Who knows, maybe this one will be different. Okay, so first we're going to fill up Ice Lance. And then we're going to fill up Milky. So on... Oh wait, I control that, never mind. So here, you want to stay not too close, or also drop. This phase is RNG. It will either do 2 shots, 4 shots, or 6 shots before opening up its mouth. And it's doing 6. Lovely! Oh, this is bad. Come on, just 2. Wait. Control. Split. Wait. Wait, why is it not splitting? Control, split.
It's too excited. The timer won't stop.
Okay. Okay, the reset button worked. That was like a 24:38, which honestly pretty good. So, yeah, that's Nezumi, man. It's a pretty cool game. So the donation incentive was met. I'm just gonna show the end real quick. And we get the special stage. The special stage you unlock after beating the game. You'll get to see Nezumi Man in his full fashion. Perfect fashion. The concept art. Honestly, this looks like some child's drawings or something. In-game time, we don't use it. Thanks, Tempest. You got perfect fashion. Alright. Close the game. Reopen. Now we get the special stage. So this special stage isn't going to play like Mega Man games. It's going to play like Ghosts and Goblins. A bit much easier. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so you can double jump, which I don't think was in Ghosts and Goblins. I haven't played Ghosts and Goblins in a while. So, birds can drop 3 types of weapon upgrades. The spoon, which I just got, the pencil, and the ninja star. The spoon is pretty weak, but has the advantage of rapid fire. The pencil is stronger, and it's like a double shot. And then there's the ninja star, which is like really weird movement, but it's the most powerful. You want the ninja star, mainly because it makes this one particular enemy way easier to deal with. Hey, yeah, another. Okay, never mind. That goes down fast. The pencil. So yeah, like Ghosts and Goblins, you cannot control your midair movement, but you can double jump. So that makes it a lot easier. So if you do a bad jump, you can double jump and reconfigure yourself. Do not ask me what the lyrics mean to this song. I have no idea. I don't know if anyone's translated them. Okay, you can deboost this. I want to play it safe. Just kill it. Nope. We ballin'. Alright. 1:34. Alright, that's the special stage. It's pretty short, but it's just one stage as a bonus. And Perfect Fashion's gone now for some reason. Anyway, thank y'all for having me. It's been a pleasure. I'll be sure to submit to next year's Slurpathon. Let me know when I could cut stream.
It was a fantastic run. Thank you very much for showing.